All right, like I promised, test event 1, test event 2, test event 3, coming here from Google Calendar. Hey, how's it going? This week, I'm really pumped to show you how to connect your Google Calendar and Notion in a two-way sync fashion. Meaning, these tasks and events that you see here within my Notion calendar will be present within your Google Calendar, and vice versa. These events that you see within my Google Calendar will become present and editable here in Notion. So let's go ahead and dive in. What we're going to need here, a great partner of mine, company called TwoSync, will help set up this integration for us. So what we'll do, we will select a new automation and of course our Google Calendar two-way sync with Notion. And we'll follow a series of simple steps, making a connection with both Google Calendar and Notion so that it can set up this integration. I'll walk you through what setting the connection up to your Google account looks like. Pretty straightforward. I'm sure you've gone through a process similar to this 100 times. It'll ask for a level of permission to be able to perform this connection. We'll select continue after that. Same deal here with Notion. Actually, I'll walk through it to give you an example. It'll ask you what workspace you would like to connect to. So now it gives you an option to use a template provided by the developer, and this would be a Notion template, but I encourage you to use the one that I have here, which you can duplicate further down in the newsletter. So we will bypass that option and just go to select pages to share with TwoSync. Of course, you can grant total permission, i.e. access to all pages, or if you like and you haven't renamed this template, you can connect to just this one specifically. You can search for it if you like. I've already made the connection. And afterwards, just press allow access. It's making that connection to Notion right now. We'll click connect to your database. And really the trickiest part of this integration comes right now. And where most people get stumped as we're trying to locate this database link, don't click these three dots up here, but click these three here. And this is just selecting the specific link to the database, not to the broader page. So just be sure to click those three dots to copy a link to calendar. We'll drop that in here and select add to database. We'll get a confetti celebration. Press continue. Now, these next couple of steps just have to do with tailoring this integration. It could be a one-way to Notion, it could be a one-way to Google Calendar, but of course, two-way sync is what we're all after, and that's what we'll use in this example. If you use my template, a lot of these settings will already be set up the intuitive way that you would imagine they'd be, but like this one right here, I'll talk through it. So sync pages to Notion only when, or you can select all instances. These are basically rules and conditions that you could set. Say you have a recurring event that you don't want to get passed to Notion, or something that's recurring. Maybe you have a recurring task in your Notion calendar, something we've covered before in notionkits, that you don't want synced to your Google Calendar. You can set up those kind of conditions to keep those events from syncing. But in this instance, I want everything just fully 100% two-way synced. You can also set up some fun customization, such as the page icon that all events coming from Google Calendar will have, or any other static values that you want each item, if you will, when they're added to Notion to have. So like this page icon, we can select an emoji, we can select a calendar emoji, other cool stuff such as that. Or if you always want every item that comes from Google Calendar to have a specific status, you could set that up. But for the time being, we'll leave it as is. Press continue. So coming to the end here, I am going to select one option to help better show the magic here at the end, but we'd like to sync Notion entries that have been created before this sync. So as you can see, these items I've already created and have in my Notion database. I want them to be synced to the Google Calendar after establishing that connection. If not, if you'd like a clean start, you can leave that toggle unselected. But here we are, step number 7. Let me show you what magic looks like. We'll test the synchronization, and I'll jump over to both Google Calendar and Notion and show you how each of those items have been passed over. All right, like I promised, test event 1, test event 2, test event 3, coming here from Google Calendar. And you'll notice the icon that I told that I want each of the events coming from Google Calendar to have in my Notion database. Now, if you jump over to Google Calendar, you will see the tasks that we have: prep for team weekly meeting, afternoon workout, those events or tasks that we've created here in Notion being passed to Google Calendar. So it really is as easy as that. And one more little bit of magic I want to leave you with is a coupon exclusively for y'all. If you do want to move forward with this, your code would be MShelton, all caps. Select the check mark. That's 15% off any plan, whether you choose the yearly or monthly. And then next, start your automation. There's a 14-day money-back guarantee if it really isn't your thing, but I encourage you to at least give it a shot. So that's what I got for you this week. Talk to you next. See ya.